as stupid as a stupid does.
I'm sorry, Miss Nice Older Person, but I don't know what you're talking about.
What's Fonzie like?
Cool.
Correctamundo.
Welcome back to another episode of Felipa's Flix. As always, I'm joined here with Felipa Solis, our acclaimed film critic. Felipa, it is an exciting day. We've been planning this for a while.
Yes, we have, because it's 30 years ago, and I can't fathom this, that these incredible movies that we're just talking about, 5 fun ones, including Academy Award winners, 30 years ago? It's
30
unbelievable.
years ago. 1994 was the year for amazing films that we still love to watch today. I'm going to start off with one of the films on your list, one of my personal favorites, Forrest Gump.
Run, Forrest! Hey, stupid, run!
Forrest Gump was the winner of just about every Oscar that year. It was Robert Zemeckis directing, and Tom Hanks had just come off the Oscar win of Philadelphia that was just so groundbreaking, and especially for his career. So he was such a huge star. And Forrest Gump is the story of this simple man who's guided by his mama, who is played perfectly by Sally Field, and how his life completely kind of was interwoven into all of the big events of history, from talking to presidents, to wars, to his loves. It just was really an amazing novel and became an incredible movie and made Tom Hanks beyond a star.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
There's so many things that we say from this film, for like, run, Forrest, run, and others.
I say this all the time when someone...
All the time. And so that just made such a mark on American cinematography at that time.
And even culture at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
We have more films that you've listed. One of them, a fun one, is Four Weddings and a Funeral.
I love this movie. I can't see this movie enough. And it is now listed as one of the greatest films in British cinema. This movie just launched Hugh Grant in such a way. Andie MacDowell was a supermodel. Kristen Scott Thomas is amazing. And it's basically the story of these young people who every weekend have a wedding. And I remember, like in the late 80s, early 90s, you were always dressing up for a wedding. And so it was so easy to identify. And how everyone was just kind of looking for love and how it happened. And he meets Andie MacDowell in a crowded church. And it's just so very special.
One of the ones that you are really excited about also is Clifford.
Clifford was this small little film in 1994 starring Martin Short, Charles Grodin, the late great Charles Grodin, and it was so amazingly insane. So my son at the time was very little, and it was like, oh, it's the story of a bad boy, and he's beyond bad. Clifford is just talk about the first Omen that's coming out. This is just demonic squared. Clifford, it's worth the watch.
There's something inside they can't touch. What are you talking about? Hope.
One more film that has definitely marked 1994, Shawshank Redemption.
And it's also listed as one of the 100 finest films ever made. And many film critics and film historians say that it could possibly be one of the greatest films of the 20th century. It's about a man played to perfection by Tim Robbins, who's accused of a double murder. And he is sent, and he pleads his innocence throughout the entire trial, and the whole time he is sentenced to this very, very secure prison that is known for horrible violence. Truly, as one of the great films of our time, The Shawshank Redemption is it.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
A lot of these films that we've listed so far have a very specific dish related to it. And here we have, what do we have, Felipa?
What do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
We're talking about Quentin Tarantino's masterpiece, Pulp Fiction. What's happening here? Well, this movie is the most insanely chronologically ordered film about criminals that you can possibly imagine. We've got everyone from Bruce Willis as the boxer who throws the fight. We've got Jules. Samuel L. Jackson became a star with this film, although he was in Jurassic Park the year before. Vincent Vega, John Travolta, his light shone again with this incredible film, and of course,
Mia Wallace.
Mia
Are we
Wallace,
talking about
Uma Thurman.
And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie.
Pulp Fiction is such a classic. It did win an Oscar for Best Original Screenplay.
Sid's dead, baby. Sid's dead.
Felipa, thank you for joining us once again. This was a really fun episode.
Check these films out.
Absolutely. Use your weekend, watch them all. Thank you for joining us once again. We'll see you again next week.